We're back. Game 2 getting underway. Oakland City University winning the first game in 6 innings, 13-3. Linnea Baldner, the center fielder, will step in. Our first pitch, riser high. 1 ball, no strikes. In the circle for Oakland City University is Morgan Burgess, 5-2 with a 2.84 ERA, 14th appearance, 11th start, 3 complete games, 2 shutouts. That's a strike. 49 in the third inning, 61 hits, 36 runs, 20 of them earned. Struck out 26, walked 23, 13 doubles, no triples, 3 homers at .300 batting average against, 2 wild pitches, and 2 hit batters. Linnea Baldner at the plate. That is foul down to third base line. Baldner, a 5'7" senior out of Broomfield, Colorado. Two and two to count. That is a fair ball. Throw into second. And Baldner is in at second base as that went right down the line. So a leadoff double by Baldner. And this Columbus team that's hitting .367 is off and running here in game 2 as Hafner, the third baseman, steps in and fouls that on a bunt attempt. And it is no balls and 1 strike. Hafner, a senior out of Columbus North High School and right-handed batter. That is high, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. One ball and 1 strike. Again, Hafner at the plate. 283, no homers, 11 runs batted in. 13 hits, 48 at bats, 14 runs scored. Whistle, the third baseman, back. It was not an easy catch to make, and she did. That's 1 gone here in the top half of the first inning. Sierra Kramer, the second baseman, is up now. Kramer, a freshman from Mooresville, Indiana. Strike. No balls and 1 strike. Kramer leading the team and heading at .476. No homers, 7 runs batted in. 20 hits, 42 at bats, 12 runs scored when the day started. 1 ball and 1 strike the count. Baldner in scoring position with a leadoff double. Right down the third base line. Missed outside. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike to count. It just misses. 3-1. Throw back, and just getting back in at second base is Baldner. I think that was more interesting than Baldner thought it was going to be. 3 balls and 1 strike. Strike on the outside corner, and the count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Shallow right. Butcher comes in, makes the play. And that was you got to remember, you got the starting pitcher from game one in right field. And she throws a BB in at second base, and Baldner just gets back. 2 gone of the first. DP Chisholm stepping up for the Crimson Pride. High and outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Chisholm, a 5'5" sophomore from New Whiteland, Indiana, and Greenwood High School. Strike on the inside corner. Chisholm, 359, a homer, 13 runs batted in. 14 hits, 39 at bats, 12 runs scored. That's drilled down the third base line, and Baldner's going to score. 1-0 Crimson Pride here in game 2. Good piece of hitting by Chisholm. As fast as Baldner is, not a whole lot of doubt about that one. That run scoring anyway. As that's going to bring the pitcher to the plate, Destiny Forler. 1 ball and no strikes. A freshman out of Martinsville at Martinsville High School. Strike on the outside corner. Forler at 360. No homers, 6 runs batted in, 9 hits, 25 at bats, 5 runs scored. Off-speed pitch misses outside. 2-2 the count. Strike on the outside corner, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wide the 2-2. Ringer up, strike 3. First strikeout for Burgess, but the Crimson Pride hit the board at the top of the first. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 1 half inning played at EGSL with the score. Indiana University Columbus, Oakland City University, nothing. You are watching Oakland City University softball, brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill in Uptown Huntingburg on GoMightyOaks.com and the Go Mighty Oaks YouTube channel. Back at EGSL in the circle for the Crimson Pride, Destiny Forler. A 1-2 mark with a 9.12 ERA. 15th appearance, 11th start, 2 complete games. 40 2/3 innings, 63 hits, 54 runs, 53 of them earned. She struck out 25, walked 24. 15 doubles, 1 triple, 5 homers. Opposition hitting .346 against her. 3 wild pitches and 9 hit batters as Butcher steps in and takes the first pitch for a strike. It is Butcher, the right fielder, Casey Wood, the left fielder, Bailey Cox, the DP for Oakland City here in the home half of the first. And that is knocked out of play. Butcher, the winning pitcher in game one. In game one yesterday, she started off the home half of the first with a home run. That young lady can do pretty much everything. Hit into left center field. Ball to the center fielder takes it, and there's one out in the Oakland City University first inning. That's going to bring senior Casey Wood from Princeton, Indiana, up for the Mighty Oaks. One gone. Wood at 314. No homers and 17 runs batted in. She was on base every time in game one. Hit to third. That is 5-3 on the out. Hafner to Culp. 2 up and 2 down in the Oakland City University first inning, and that's going to leave it to Bailey Cox. .372, no homers, 18 runs batted in. That's a strike. No balls and 1 strike. Cox on base 3 of 4 in game one, walked and scored in the third. Base hits in the 5th and 6th, popped to the pitcher in the first. High and outside. He said Forler has had trouble at times hitting the strike zone. Misses outside, 2-1. Bufford, the first baseman, on deck for the Mighty Oaks. 13-3 6-inning winners in game one. Strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Pardon me, it is 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Cox back in. Outside, 3-2. Well, a wide one here would give the Oaks a base runner. Doesn't need it. She goes to right field, and I'll be doggone. Did get it into right field, but that was a good play by the right fielder, Holt, who throws to Culp at first base, and it is a 9-3 putout. And the Oaks are down 1-2-3 in the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. 1 in the books. The Crimson Pride of Indiana University Columbus are up 1-0. You're watching Oakland City University softball, brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill in Uptown Huntingburg on GoMightyOaks.com and Go Top half of the second inning. 6, 7, and 8 for IU Columbus as Mallory Shelton will start things out. Shelton, a senior out of Eastern Green High School. And the first pitch is a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Shelton at 446, 6 homers, 22 runs batted in. Strike on the outside corner, and that evens it up at a ball and a strike. Actually, it's turned it into kind of a nice day here. Blue skies, as you can see. That's high and outside, 2-1. Getting into that Chamber of Commerce Day type area. Well, it was a little blustery yesterday. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Triple header today. We'll have this game. And then the Oakland City University men's volleyball team, ranked 18th in the NAIA poll, will take on 4th-ranked Campbellsville. That's outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes to count. I tell you what, River State Conference men's volleyball stuff. That is shot foul. Wow. With the win in game 1, Oakland City now goes to 21-10 on the year, 15-2 in the River States Conference, 12-2 at home. That's swung on and missed strike 3. As Shelton will take a seat. That's the second strikeout for Burgess. That's going to bring up the shortstop, Justice Case. Foul straight back, no balls, and 1 strike. Justice Cash is senior from Perry Central High School, a Commodore, and Leopold, Indiana. I've called many a ball game in Leopold. That's fouled out of play. Mostly for Perry Central. Well, actually about as many as for football as basketball. Nice folks. One of my favorite restaurants there in Leopold. Shallow center. Heichelbeck about did a 40-yard sprint to get to that one, and there's 2 gone. Jaslyn Stewart steps in, the left fielder. Getting the start here in game 2. .333, no homers, 9 runs batted in for Stewart. Strike on the inside corner. No balls, 1 strike. Jaslyn Stewart, a 5'5" sophomore from Indianapolis, played her high school softball at Decatur Central. That hit her. So Stewart is on at first base. And the number 9 hitter, Culp, will come to the plate. So Culp steps in. 5'4" sophomore. That's hit into foul territory and out of play. From Decker, Indiana, and she played her softball at South Knox High School. 1 on, 2 out here in the top half of the second. IU Columbus is up 1-0. Foul territory. Whistle gives chase, and it's out of almost out of play. I think it hits up against the fence. Walt Ferber, producer, director David Hose, back with you for game 2 today. I can tell you right now, talked a little bit to Coach Tommy Stowers of IU Columbus. That's high and outside. They're much improved. And their 4th year of existence. It doesn't seem possible that they have been that long, as it's 1-2. Stewart fires to first. That's the inning. 6-3 on the out. Bufford, first baseman there. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left. 1.5 played in game 2. It is IU Columbus 1, Oakland City University nothing. You're watching Oakland City University softball, brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill in Uptown Huntingburg, and GoByTheOaks.com. Back at EGSL, 4, 5, and 6 for Oakland City. Jordan Bufford steps in as Foiler had an inning and 11 pitches. Faced 3 batters. Perfect first. That's going to miss outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Bufford, the first baseman. Game 1 of the doubleheader. Popped out to short in the first. Got a base hit in the 3rd. Fielder's choice in the 5th and walked in the 6th. 1 ball and 1 strike to count to Bufford. McCracken on deck. It's Bufford, McCracken, and Bailey Rhodes, the second baseman. Just took a little something off of that one. A savvy pitch there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wide and a 1-2 pitch from Foiler. In the dirt, now a little bit outside. Two balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count. One hopper to second. Kramer throws to Culp for 3 and 1 out in the second inning. And the catcher, Hallie McCracken from Spotsville, Kentucky, will step in. Game 1 struck out in the second, walked in the 3rd, hit into a 5-4 double play in the 5th, flew out to center in the 6th. That's going to crawl into right field, so McCracken is on, and that is the first base hit of the ball game for Oakland City University. As his second baseman, Bailey Rhodes, up. And it's a strike on the inside corner. Rhodes flew out to center in the second, base hit in the 3rd. base hit and scored in that big sixth, and then had an RBI hit again in the sixth. And he's high and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Forler, the wide. Here comes the 1-1. Strike on the outside corner. 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Rhodes. .404 with no homers, 22 runs batted in. Misses outside and evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. McCracken, the catcher, on at first. 1 gone, 1-0. IU Columbus is in the lead. Inside, 3-2. A wide one puts him at first and second. 3 balls and 2 strikes. That's ball 4. First walk for Forler. Rhodes is at first base. McCracken is at second base. And Hannah Wessel out of Evansville Rights, the senior, steps in. Got a base hit and scored a big run in the big 6th inning that put the Oaks over the top of the first game, 13-3 win. Foul tip, no balls and 1 strike. Oaks now by 1. Going to have not exactly sure what just happened there. Oh, telling the umpire to watch. That's nice having Patty up here. Go over, and they said to tell the umpire to not let the runner leave early. That's outside. I am a blessed man between these two folks. I'm going to learn some softball. It has been a lot of fun. 1 ball and 1 strike. Left center base hit. Base is full of Mighty Oaks. Hannah continuing her solid play. Wessel is at first. Rhodes goes to second. McCracken goes to third. And they don't get easier. You're in the 8th spot on the order. You think you're going to get a break. Well, no. Kinsley Heichel back at .446, 2 homers, 25 runs batted in. 45 hits, 101 at bats, 23 runs scored. 1 gone here in the 2nd inning. First game, Kinsley was on 2 or 3 times. Walked in the 3rd, struck out in the 4th, had a base hit and scored in that big 6th inning. Three and 0 the count. Strike on the inside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. Megan Stewart on deck. That's a shot up the middle of base hit, and we're tied. Give Miss Heichelbeck a ribby there. McCracken scores from third. Rhodes will go to third. Wessel is at second. Heichelbeck is at first. One out. Stewart is at the plate. So at the worst case scenario, Oakland City has tied the ball game with a chance for a crooked number here in the home half of the second. Throws to home, and that's a 5-2 fielder's choice for the second out. So Rhodes out coming home. Wessel goes to third. Going to second base is Heichelbeck. Stewart is on at first, and we're back to the top of the order, and Grace Butcher playing right field here in game two. Went the distance to get the win in game one in the circle. That is a strike. No balls and one strike. That is fouled out of play. Butcher from Washington, Indiana, a junior transfer out of Indiana Tech. 2 strikes the count to Butcher. Misses outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Grace hitting at .402, 35 hits, 87 at bats, 20 runs scored, 3 homers and 15 runs batted in. Fouled out of play as Butcher continues to battle. Coach Ward having a conversation with Butcher right now. Tell you what, Mick was a great player here. My first year with OCU, got a chance to see her on the field. That's 1-2 to Butcher. Swing and a miss. And that is all for the Oaks. But they do tie it up as they get a run in the second. We have played 2 here in game 2 with the score Oakland City University 1 and IU Columbus 1. You're watching Oakland City University softball, brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill on GoMightyOaks.com. Back at EGSL, we're knotted up at 1. Burgess back of the circle, 2 innings, 39 pitches, 2 hits, a run, an earned run, 2 strikeouts, no walks, 9 batters faced. First pitch is a 6-3 out as the lady that scored a run for the Crimson Pride is out for the first out of the third inning. Hafner up is 0 for 1 as it's 1, 2, and 3 in the order for IU Columbus in the top half of the third. Foul territory in right field. Wood, man, she gave it all up to try to get there as she dove out. Hopefully she's all right. That looks like it. Strike to Hafner. No balls and 1 strike. In the air on the infield, Bailey Rhodes, second baseman, has a can of corn there. And that is out number 2. And Sierra Kramer, who is 0 for 1, flew out to Butcher and right of the first, will come up with 2 gone. Number 56 on her back. That is a ball, 1 ball, no strikes. Kramer out of Mooresville, Indiana. Leads the team with a .476 batting average. And it's going to improve a little bit with that right up the middle base hit. A 2-out base hit by Kramer. Chisholm, who has an RBI, has knocked in the only run, has an opportunity to do that again here. 1 for 1 on the day. Duck snort, that's a fair ball, but Stewart got over there to it quickly, and it's runners at first and second. So Chisholm is 2 for 2. Kramer goes to second base. And the pitcher a chance to help her own cause. Forler struck out in the first. A freshman out of Martinsville High School. Low inside, 1 ball and no strikes. .360 Forler's batting average. No homers, 6 runs batted in. Swing and a miss. Burgess took a little something off that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Burgess 2 2/3. 45 pitches, 4 hits, a run, an earned run, 2 strikeouts, no walks, 13 batters face. It's high and outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1. Shallow right. Bailey Rhodes played that one perfectly. And she gets 2 of the putouts in inning number 3. So for IU Columbus, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. 2.5 played in game 2 of the doubleheader with the score Oakland City University 1 and IU Columbus 1. You're watching Oakland City University softball, brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill in Uptown Huntingburg on GoMontyOaks.com. Back at Oakland City, top of the order for the Oaks. As it's 2, 3, and 4. First pitch is a ball. Casey Wood, the senior from Princeton, bounced out third to first in the first. Forler, 2 innings, 35 pitches, 3 hits, a run, an earned run, a strikeout, a walk, 10 batters faced. Could have been worse as the Oaks tied it up in the second, but left the bases loaded when they got their third out. High and outside. 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. Right around the bunt, pulls it back, and that is a strike. 3-1 to Wood. Pitch from Forler. That's a seeing eye single in the 5.5 hole, and Wood is on at first base to start the third. Each team with 4 base hits. Bailey Cox working an 0-for-1 ball game, steps in. Strike on the inside corner. That had a little pop on it. No balls and 1 strike. Cox 372, no homers, 18 runs batted in. Low on inside, it evens the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. High and outside, 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Strike on the inside corner. Cox, catcher, second baseman out of Mount Vernon High School, a junior, on the Mount Vernon connection that's been so good for Oakland City. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Foul straight back. 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and two. Oaks trying to take their first lead in game 2. I don't think it's going to be there. Forler makes the play. One out. Bufford steps up 0-for-1. Slick fielding first baseman from Paducah. Bounced out second to first. Kramer to Culp. And the second up in the third. Misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Bufford leading the team in hitting. That's high, riser high. 486, 6 home runs, 31 runs batted in, 51 hits, 105 at bats, and 18 runs scored. A left-handed hitter. That's hit to second. A 4 and a 6. Not in time. So a 4-6 fielder's choice for the second out. So Bufford is on at first. Wood retired going to second. And Hallie McCracken, who's been lighting it up, has scored the run of the ball game for Oakland City. So a runner at first with 2 outs, home half of the third. Inside, 1 ball and no strikes. Fouled out of play. McCracken raising her average to 374. 40 hits, 107 at bat, 17 runs scored, 3 homers, and 24 runs batted in. That's fouled out of play again. The Oaks with a win in game 1 go to 15-2 in the River States Conference. IU Columbus at 10-11, as that's inside. They're now 7-8 in conference. They hold the home field well, 9-3 at home. They are 1-6 away, and 0-2 on neutral fields. Fouled off again. Stays at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit to short. And that is 6-3 as it goes Case to Culp. And that's all for the Oaks in the bottom half of the third. No runs, a hit, no error, 1 left. 3 complete in game 2 with the score. Oakland City University 1 and IU Columbus 1. You're watching Oakland City University softball, brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill. Uptown Huntingburg Pizza by the pound on GoMightyOaks.com and the Go. Back at Oakland City. 1-1 the score. Burgess, the pitcher for Oakland City. 3 innings, 49 pitches, 4 hits, a run, an earned run. 2 strikeouts, no walks, 14 batters faced. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Mallory Shelton struck out on the second, up again in the 4th. Oakland City 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. Indiana University Columbus 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors. Left field, a base hit for Shelton to start off the top half of the 4th. 5th hit of the ball game for IU Columbus as Case, the shortstop, up 1 on, nobody out in the 4th. Squares around the bunt. One had some pop on it. High and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Want to know the count. Squares around the butt, and it's a foul. One ball, one strike. High and outside. Justice Cash, the senior from Perry Central High School. Two balls and a strike. Whistle charging, throws to first with Rhodes covering. 5-4 on the out. But it does move the runner over as Shelton is at second base with one out. The number 8 hitter, Stewart, will step in. Jaslyn Stewart was hit by a pitch in the second. That is a strike, no balls, and one strike. .333, no homers, 9 runs batted in for Stewart. Hit to Whistle. Picked at first by Bufford. 2 gone. Whistle plays such a great third base, and I tell you what, Bufford is any other infielder's friend. Soft hands at first and made that short hop play, almost a short hop play at first base. So 2 gone. Culp, the number 9 hitter and first baseman, steps in, and that's low and inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Lily Culp out of Decker, Indiana, and South Knox High School, a 5'4" sophomore. That's trouble. That's into left center field, and Crimson Pride are going to take the lead as Culp ends up at second base. Give her an RBI. Shelton scores, and it's 2-1 IU Columbus. And it also puts the Crimson Pride back up to the top of the order. Linnea Baldner, the center fielder. Defensively, one of the better center fielders I've seen. And that's low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Baldner scored the first run of the ball game. A base hit was knocked in by Chisholm in the first. Slap to Whistle. Throw to first in time. 5-3, but at the top of the fourth, Crimson Pride take the lead as they get a run. 3.5 in the books in game 2 with the score IU Columbus 2, Oakland City University 1. You're watching Oakland City University softball, brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill in Uptown Huntingburg. GoMightyOaks.com.
The National Christian College Athletic Association is dedicated to keeping Christ at the center of intercollegiate athletics, empowering student athletes and coaches to make a meaningful impact for Christ. Our member schools embody the love of Christ through our game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. With 23 national championship events, we serve 88 member schools across the United States and Canada. The NCCAA, where ring chasing and king chasing converge.
Home half of the fourth coming up. Bailey Rhodes, the second baseman, will start things off. Forler for IU Columbus, 3 innings, 56 pitches, 4 hits, a run, an earned run. 1 strikeout, 1 walk, 14 batters faced. Pride have the lead, 2-1. Strike on the outside corner with the slow pitch there. The Forler changes speeds pretty well. Rhodes walked her first time. 6, 7, and 8 for the Oaks in the bottom half of the fourth. That is high fly ball, but the right fielder comes in and makes the play. That is Abbott for out number 1. So 1 up and 1 gone. Home half of the fourth, and that is hit well into right. By golly, we're tied. And touching them all for Oakland City University is Hannah Wessel. 2 for 2 on the day, with a solo home run here in the home half of inning number 4. Whistle with her 5th home run of the year and 20th run batted in, and we're knotted up at 2. Kinsley Heichelbeck now. An RBI hit that brought in McCracken in the second. A strike on the inside corner. Misses high and outside. Heichelbeck out of Linville, Indiana. One of the very valuable seniors on this team. Foul back. Thank heavens for chain link fence. I might not be talking now, as it was right above me here. 1 strike to count to Heichelbeck. Megan Stewart, the shortstop, is on deck. And a 2-2 pitcher's duel here at EGSL. Fouled straight back. .446 for Kinsley Heichelbeck. 2 homers, 25 runs batted in. 45 hits, 101 at bats, 23 runs scored. Blowing outside. Evens the count at 2-2. As I said earlier, it's a triple header today. When we're finished here, we'll head up to the Johnson Center as 18th ranked NAIA Oakland City University will take on 4th ranked Campbellsville, as that's outside, at a River State Conference men's volleyball game. I tell you what, it is hard to get in the top 6 in the River State Conference. But it should be a dandy. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that is ball 4. And the lead run in Kinsley Heichelbeck is at first base with 1 out, as that'll bring up Stewart, the shortstop. Has done a good job at shortstop, hitting at .231, no homers, 10 runs batted in. Strike on the inside corner. No balls and 1 strike. Megan Stewart, a sophomore out of Evansville Wrights High School. Heichelbeck is at first base. Line the pitch from Forler. Into left center. That's over the center fielder's head. At second and third with one out as Stewart crushes that one. And one of the things when Stewart crushes it, she's going to move. She is fast, fast, fast. A double. Kinsley Heichelbeck, who's pretty quick herself, goes to third. And we're back to the top of the order. And Grace Butcher with one out and a chance for the Oaks to take the lead in the home half of the fourth. High and outside. Honestly, a pretty good stop by Mallory Shelton. Climbed the ladder quickly to catch that one. And it is 1 ball and no strikes. High and outside, 2-0. Casey Wood on deck. Butcher, the winner in game one, went the distance 6 innings in Oakland City's 13-3 win over IU Columbus in game one. High and outside again. Fuller's missing in the same spot. And it's 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. Yeah, I agree, David. I'll take a walk right here, too. And we're going to get it. Butcher on at first base. Third walk of the contest for Forler. Butcher is at first base. Stewart at second. Heichelbeck at third. And we have a conference in the circle now. And it does not look, at least at the moment, like they are going to make a switch. Coach Ward using the time. Have a little conversation with Casey Wood, her veteran left fielder. Also talking to Heichelbeck, who is at third base, and Stewart, who is at second base. And that conference continues, and it looks like Fuller is going to remain in the contest. So it's a 2-2 game right now with one out, but the bases are full of Oaks. It became 2-2. When Hannah Wessel knocked one over the right field fence with one out here in the fourth, there's still one out, and now the bases are full. Butcher at first, Stewart at second, Heichelbeck at third, with Casey Wood, the senior out of Princeton, Indiana. The right-handed batter at the plate. And slick fielding left fielder. Strike on the inside corner to Wood, 3-14. 32 hits, 102 at-bats, 18 runs scored, no homers, and 17 runs batted in. Bailey Cox on deck. Fouled out of play. Casey in the hole, no balls and 2 strikes, 1 for 2 in the game today. Bounced out third to first in the first. Got a base hit in the third. Pitch from Forler. That's going to get in there. That's a base hit. 1 run scores. 2 run scores, and it's 4-2. So Wood is good. She gets it done. A base hit knocks in 2. As Heichelbeck scores from third base, Stewart scores from second base. On the play, Butcher goes to second base, And it is 4-2 Oakland City with Bailey Cox up. So the Oaks grab the lead with a 3-run fourth. Now we have a conference with our home plate umpire. And it looks like we may be having a new pitcher coming out. All right. We'll see who the new pitcher is. I don't have a 00 for them, I don't think. And so far, Forler 3 1/3, 72 pitches, 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs. That would be 4 runs now. Okay, Lucy Long. There we go. Thank you, David. Lucy Long is 0-0 with a 4.20 ERA. 4 appearances, 8 1/3 innings, 12 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned runs. No strikeouts, 2 walks, 1 double, no triples, no homer, a 343 batting average against, 1 wild pitch, and 1 hit batter.
Is that just a straight sub flip?
Looks like it's going to be a straight situation. Lucy Long is a freshman out of Zionsville High School, a 5'2" freshman.
Lucy Long.
Lucy Long. Lucy Long. No, that's not. Lucy. L-U-C-Y-L-O-N-G. That's what you said. That's what you said, Mason.
That's outside and low, 1 ball, and no strikes to the final. On Fuller, 3 1/3, 75 pitches, 7 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 1 strikeout, 3 walks, and 20 batters faced. As Bailey Cox steps in, she's the 7th hitter of the Oakland City fourth. As that's hit to fourth, and a real ill-advised decision by Case. Threw it to Hafner at third, but you had Butcher sliding in ahead. As Cox is on at first base, Butcher goes to third, and the bases are full. So Oaks at every base with Cox at first base. Wood is at second. That's hit into left field. That's a base hit. 1 run scores, and the second run scores standing. Now that's what I call a teammate. As Wood came in, Wood's pretty fast, and realized that she had a lot of momentum going. As Grace Butcher caught her before she smacked against the fence. I love that kind of teamwork. 6-2 Oakland City as Cox drives in 2. As Bufford gets the big base hit. Cox is at second. That's a heck of a play by the second baseman. Sierra Kramer through the Culp, stuck with it, and that is the second out. So a 5-run inning for the Oaks, and it is 6-2. Strike on the inside corner.
And now anything else is third out.
Bailey Rhodes is at the plate. A base hit and scored in the second, grounded out in the third, and that's going to be an Adam ball to end the inning. But the Oaks bat around in the fourth and come up with 5 big runs. We have played 4 innings in game 2 of the doubleheader with the Oaks up 6-2. You're watching Oakland City University softball, brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill in Uptown Huntingburg and GoMightyOaks.com and the Go Mighty Oaks YouTube. Back at Oakland City, the Oaks lead is at 6-2.
4 hits, 1 error. 1 error.
2, 3, and 4 for the Crimson Pride as that's a strike on the inside corner to Hafner. No balls and 1 strike. Popped out to whistle at third of the first, and the Rhodes at second in the third. Well, Whistle did the right thing. They called it foul, but she don't miss much at third and had that fired over to Bufford at first. That's hit to Whistle, and she catches it. And she was going to take care of it one way or another there. And there's one out in the top of the fifth. Sierra Kramer 1 for 2. Flew out to Butcher and right of the first and a base hit in the third. Number 56 on her back. That's high and out. I wish I knew it. I'm guessing there's probably a pretty good story about the number 5-6 because you don't see too many 56s. That's fouled. She can hit, no doubt about that. 476. 20 hits, 42 at bats, no homers, and 7 runs batted in. Kramer, 5'5", freshman from Mooresville, Indiana. Strike on the outside corner, and Burgess gets it with an off-speed pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pardon me, 1 and 2 it is. Burgess 4 1/3, 65 pitches. That's hit to Stewart. The throw to Bufford, and there's 2 outs. 6-3 there, as Chisholm will come up with 2 outs. We'll get Burgess's line at 4 1/3. We got 4 2/3 now. 65 pitches, 6 hits, 2 runs. They're both earned 2 strikeouts, no walks, 20 batters faced. High and outside, 1 ball, no strikes to Chisholm. Knocked a run in with a base hit in the first when Baldner scored, and another base hit in the third. So 2 for 2 in the ball game. That is a strike. Chisholm, a sophomore out of New Whiteland, Indiana. That's high in the air. Who's going to catch it? Third baseman Whistle does, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. 4.5 played in game 2. Well, the score Oakland City University 6 and Indiana University Columbus 2. You're watching Oakland City University softball, brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza Grill in Uptown Huntingburg on GoMightyOaks.com and the Go Mighty. We're back. A new pitcher. She is a sophomore. Mattern is 0-0 with a 4.67 ERA. 5th appearance, 2 games started, 12 innings pitched, 13 hits, 8 runs, 8 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, 4 walks, 4 doubles, 1 triple, 260 batting average against, and has hit 2 batters. And that's fouled off by Hannah Whistle, who homered in the 4th to start things out in that big inning for the Oaks. That is off of the right fielder, Abbott. And Whistle continues. He's been on base every time today. So a runner in scoring position with nobody out. Kinsley Heichelbeck, an RBI base hit in the 2nd. And reached base and scored a base hit in the 4th. That's drilled foul down the first base line to the number 8 hitter Heichelbeck. 2 for 2 for the day, and she continues to hit well. 446 hitting in that 8th spot. 2 homers, 25 runs batted in. A runner in scoring position with nobody out. And that's going to be hit off the pitcher. To throw to first is in time, but Heichelbeck goes to third. So Heichelbeck at third with 1 out and a lot of stuff. Will get. So we got Stewart coming to the plate. That's fouled straight back, and it's no balls and 1 strike. That is hit to the shortstop as Case makes the play there, and there's 2 outs. Back up to the top of the order, and Butcher. Winning pitcher in game 1, Butcher will step in. Butcher at 402, 3 homers, 15 runs batted in. That's high, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. 6-2. The Oaks trying to get run number 7 in. The whistle is at third, and that's a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count. Oaks going for their 22nd win of the year. That's hit to short. As Case will throw that to Culp, and that's all for the Oaks in the 5th inning. No runs, a hit, no error, one left. And we go to inning number 6 with the score Oakland City University 6, IU Columbus 2. You're watching Oakland City University softball, brought to you by Gaslight Pizza and Grill in Uptown Huntingburg. GoMightyOaks.com to go Mighty. We're back. As the pitcher will come up for the Crimson Pride, Madison Mattern, a sophomore out of Jennings County. First pitch is a ball. She's hitting at 270 with no homers, 7 runs batted in. Off-speed pitch just misses inside. Mattern, the third pitcher of the ball game for the Crimson Pride. Burgess 5 innings, 72 pitches, 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs. 2 strikeouts, no walks, 22 batters faced, and that's fouled off. No balls and 1 strike. Butcher went the distance in game 1. And Burgess has an opportunity also to do that here in game 2. Misses outside. But if needed, the young lady out of Lanesville, Morgan Saunders, proves she can get the job done. She got a save in game 2 yesterday against Indiana University Southeast. And that is ball 4 as Mattern walks to start the 6th inning. So 1 on. First walk of the ball game for Burgess. Misses low and inside. I'm not sure. I feel this foreign thing on my back now. It has a little warmth. That couldn't possibly be the sun. That's hit into right field. Butcher makes the play. I tell you what, she does everything well. That's a big out. That holds Mattern at first. As the shortstop Cash is due up next. 0 for 2 in the ball game. Cash at 408, no homers, 9 runs batted in. Low, 1 ball and no strikes. Squares around a bunt, pulls it back, and it's a ball. Justice Cash, 5 feet 3 inches tall. Leopold, Indiana, Perry Central High School. 2 balls and no strikes. That's a strike. Mattern walked to start the inning. Shelton flies out to Butcher in right field. Whistle at third to second for one. No, whistle to Rhodes for the fielder's choice. Mattern out going to second. Justice Cash on at first with 2 outs. Stewart up next. High and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Jaslyn Stewart, a sophomore out of Decatur Central High School in Indy. Foul, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and one to count, hitting .333. And Stewart went a long way, but it's going to be one of those Bermuda Triangle base hits. As Stewart is on at first, Cash will move to second base. And the number 9 hitter Culp coming up with 2 outs. Foul territory, hit out of play, no balls and 1 strike. Cash steps back in. And to right, Butcher catches it. That's what she does. That's all for the Crimson Pride in the 6th inning. They threaten but don't score. 5.5 played here at Oakland City with the score Oakland City University 6 and Indiana University Columbus 2. You're watching Oakland City University softball, brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza Grill in Uptown Huntingburg and GoMightyOaks.com. Back at Oakland City, Mattern back on in the circle for IU Columbus. And that is a strike on the inside corner. Casey Wood, the left fielder out of Princeton, 2 for 3 on the game, scored a run, knocked 2 in. And that is hit right at the first baseman, Culp, and there's 1 gone in the 6th. Oaks hope this is the last time that they will have to bat, as Bailey Cox will step in. Fuller 3 1/3 to starter, 75 pitches, 7 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, 1 strikeout, 3 walks, as that is hit to Mattern, 1-3 on the out. Second pitcher was Long, 2/3 of an inning. 8 pitches, 1 hit, no runs, 4 batters faced, Actually, the third pitch only been 3 is battered. 1 2/3, 13 pitches, and she's done well. No hits, no runs, no strikeouts, no walks. That's inside, almost hit Cox. Bounced out second to first in the second, hit into a 4-6 fielder's choice in the third, and got a base hit in the fourth. Left. And held up long enough for Jocelyn Stewart to make it. And the Oaks go out 1, 2, 3 in the sixth. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. 5.5 in the books. Make it 6 in the books now. With the score, Oakland City University 6, IU Columbus 2. You're watching Oakland City University softball, brought to you by the Gaslight Pizza and Grill in Uptown Huntingburg. GoMightyOaks.com. Back at Oakland City, going to the 7th inning, as Burgess is going to go for the complete game win. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Oakland City. 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for IU Columbus, as they're looking for the sweep today. That's low and outside, but they're going to have to face the top of the order. Linnea Baldo, the center fielder, steps in. She is 1 for 3 as she scored a run, was knocked in by Chisholm in the first. 1 ball and no strikes. That is a strike. It evens up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Burgess 6 innings. That's back to Burgess. Underhands it to first, but that's was in time, and 1-3 on the out, 1 gone in the 7th. 6 innings, 88 pitches, 7 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk, 28 batters faced. Hafner up, working an 0 for 3 afternoon. Low and inside, 1 ball, no strikes. Popped out to Whistle at third in the first, to Rhodes at second in the third, lined out to Whistle in the 5th. High and outside, 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 the count. Alexa Hafner, a senior from Columbus North. And it's a ball, and it's 3-0 now. 3 balls and no strikes. Hafner at .283, no homers, 11 runs batted in. And that is ball 4. So a 1-out walk to Hafner. Second walk of the ball game for Burgess. Sierra Kramer up, working a 1 for 3 game. Strike on the outside corner. Flew out to right field in the first, got a base hit in the third, and out short to first in the 5th. just misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Check swing, throw back to first, fairly close, but the runner gets back in. Sierra Kramer, a freshman from Mooresville High School. Leading the team and hitting at .476. Butcher catches that one for out number 2. And the red-clad Crimson Pride of IU Columbus is down to their final out. Chisholm, 2 for 3 on the day. RBI base hit in the first, a base hit in the third. Popped out to whistle at third in the 5th. That is a strike. Once again, Burgett's looking for the complete game win. Would be back-to-back complete games today. That's low on inside. Butcher, 6 innings in the first, as it was a run rule 13-3 Oakland City win. That game ended with a grand slam home run. Strike on the outside corner. And the Crimson Pride are down to their final strike. Burgess has pitched extraordinarily well in this contest. That's fouled off. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Burgess would go 6-2 on the year with the win. Forler would take the loss. That's going to drop. Butcher's going to throw to third. That was daggone close. That was a heck of a throw, but they've got him on the corners with 2 outs as Chisholm gets a base hit. Hafner moves into third. And Mattern scheduled up for the second time. Fouled off, no balls, 1 strike. Mattern, the 3rd pitcher in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. Strike on the inside corner. No balls and 2 strikes. Forler would go to 1-4 with the loss. Fouled out of play by Mattern. And it's 2 strikes. 0-2 to count. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Mattern back in the batter's box. Burgess trying to close it down and get the W. Foul territory. Hannah, my goodness. She went into the fence so hard her glove got stuck in the top. And it stays at 2 strikes. You don't think she don't play hard? No balls and 2 strikes. Mattern back in. I'm going to let you hear the ambient sound there. Crowd wanting that one. Mackenzie Mattern, pitcher shortstop out of Jennings County High School in North Vernon, Indiana. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bailey Rhodes. That's a ball game. Oakland City gets the win. They go to 22-10, 16-2 in the River States Conference, while IU Columbus will go to 10-12 on the year and 7-9 in the River States Conference. Burgess with the win, Porter with the loss. We'll see in about an hour from the Johnson Center men's volleyball as Oakland City, ranked 18th, will host 4th-ranked Campbellsville at 22-1. For Patty Bookta, the Hall of Fame coach, and David Hose, my producer-director, and the Gaslight Pizza and Grill in Uptown Huntingburg. I'm Walt Ferber saying so long for a little while. You're watching Oakland City University softball, brought to you by the Gaslight, GoMightyOaks.com, and the Go Mighty.
The value of champions of character across all institutions is a message that we can all get behind.
The purpose behind Champions of Character is to have that student-athlete experience be one of growth.
Men's basketball on campus, we make sure that we give back with a smile and with a purpose.
Our goal as coaches is for our players to leave being better men, better husbands, better fathers, and better members in their community.
NAIA is Champions of Character.
The National Christian College Athletic Association is dedicated to keeping Christ at the center of intercollegiate athletics, empowering student athletes and coaches to make a meaningful impact for Christ. Our member schools embody the love of Christ through our game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. With 23 national championship events, we serve 88 member schools across the United States and Canada. The NCCAA, where ring chasing and king chasing converge.